This is leadership and management. We are answering questions from April 2024. We've done question 1, 2, 3. Today we are doing question 4. A. Obstacles to change management. 1. Resistance. Resistance to change. Resistance. This resistance, in most cases, is on the part of the employees and not the management. For the management are the ones spearheading the change. Change is managed by the top level management. In most cases, the resistance is from the employees, and employees being people. Employees are people, and people naturally resist change due to many reasons or factors. One is fear of unknown. Another one is reason is a loss of control. Maybe the change will cause the employees or even the management to lose their control. Change may also be accompanied by negative impacts on work or even status. And therefore, change may be resisted, and it can be manifested in active opposition. People can actively resist, actively oppose, or even it may be manifested in what we call passive non-compliance. The people may resist by undermining the change initiatives. So those are some of the ways in which resistance to change can be manifested. You understand? That's a good point, being blessing. Resistance to change. Lack of leadership commitment. Number 2, lack of commitment from the leadership. Inadequate leadership or lack of commitment. Change may not materialize if there is inadequate leadership. Change often fails due to lack of strong leadership from top management leading the process. And without visible leadership and support from leaders, employees may not take the change seriously. You understand? That is correct, according to Coris, given us that point. Clear objectives can be discussed under leadership. It is the management that is required to clearly specify the objectives of the change, the process of the change, and other information relating to change. Poor planning. Change has to be planned. Poor planning. And that again is to be done by the leadership. Okay? Change requires not only information, but you can say, Casimiro, inadequate resources. Inadequate resources. Information is one of the resources. Time is also a resource. Finances are resources. Change requires resources such as time, money, personnel, training, information, and so on. And if these resources are not adequately allocated, or if there is poor planning or provision of the resources, then that can be a barrier to change management. Inadequate resource. These are 4 obstacles. Is there any other obstacle? Another point that you should always remember is in relation to culture. Culture, organizational culture, can be a barrier. Organizational culture and inertia. There are organizations that have a culture of resisting change. These are deeply ingrained organizational cultures that are resistant to change, and that can be a major obstacle. Organizational culture candidates refers to the behaviors, the shared beliefs, the shared norms of an organization. So an organization may have long established practices, norms, and values that may conflict with the desired change. If people are used to doing something a certain way for many years, they may resist any form of change, which makes it difficult to shift the organization's mindset and behavior. Human beings are creatures of habit. We are habitual beings, human beings. So any small change can be resisted, especially where we have long-standing, long-established practices, which forms what we are calling culture. That can be a major obstacle. And that said, anytime you are discussing obstacles to change, organizational culture is a strong point. So these are 5 obstacles.